2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hey, Luke and Rich. I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Yeah, you're going to get fierce from Finau every day. Good luck in this rivalry. I think you're going to need it. Handy effort, that one. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's looking at nice round number 180 here.
Going with the 6-iron here.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. Eight feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
That was a gallant attempt. This is a par putt. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole play.
And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here.
Oh my, how about that for a par? And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Putting for birdie. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently has a share of second place. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Opting for the 6-iron. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Good shot there.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
Looking for another birdie here.
It's tracking. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Now we're on the fourth tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to the left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Come on, don't be shy.
And the extremely long putt will drop. Well done.
Oh yeah, that's huge. Oh, that celebration, that's a little spicy. I don't know if these two are going to be talking now.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Looks good.
Oh, that's a ripper. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
From around 180 yards out.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
This really looks good.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
And with that, he'll move to 4 under par.
And with that hole done, this player currently is in first place, followed by Will Zalatoris. Now a par 5 hole awaits.
Now this one looks to be heading down the runway.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th.
Attaboy, good shot. Getting ready to play their third.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket.
Pretty good shot there.
7 feet to the cup. A well hold, he'll take the birdie. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Will Zalatoris is coming off another birdie, which will take him to 1 off the pace. We've arrived at a par 4.
Tee shot is looking good here.
Time for the second shot here at the 7. Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Good look at a birdie here. Ooh, right by the hole. And this one is for his par. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Opting for the 5-wood.
Oh, right by the hole.
And if they didn't have their rival Tony Finau's attention before, they certainly do now. What an approach shot.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
Oh, get in. And down she goes from outside the range.
Yeah, that is not what you want to come up against mid-round, mid-rivalry. That was mean.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Just didn't drop. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. That's heading for the fairway. Taking aim from around 190 yards here.
He leads the field by a stroke.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Oh my. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Yeah, that was silky smooth out of the sand. Good shot. Okay, let's get back to the action.
Just a short putt remaining here.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And that will take him to 6 under. Oh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
One win is good, but 2 wins would be great. Great shot. And here we are with the 3rd shot. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
This for a birdie run. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Not sure how that putt came up shy.
Wow, shocking to say the least. How do you miss that?
Teeing off here at the 11th. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Well, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This is from miles away. Oh, so close. It's time to check on the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. This one is right down the pipe. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, what a stroke. Yes, they've made it.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Leading by 5 shots after that. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. That's some good golf right there. From around 140 yards here. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Wow, what a save.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par fours on the back nine here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flag stick.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Like the look of this one.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
Currently in first position.
Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Lovely effort, that. Opting for the 3-wood. This one's going right at the pin here. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in two and get rewarded for it.
Let's check out this great shot by Lexi Thompson a moment ago. Beamer, that was right out of your playbook. A touch of wizardry. Here's a chance to get to 12 under. Oh, just missed.
That's great golf there. Almost an eagle.
And the putt drops, now 11 under, heading down the stretch.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Oh, well done. Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
And he's safely on the green with that shot.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That is absolutely brilliant.
Oh, you love to see those shots land. What a play.
Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt. Okay, slow down now. That's enough.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Looking better.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt.
Currently 12 under for the round. Rich, we find ourselves on the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
And if this chip drops, he'll win the event.
This putt for him to win the event.
Good stroke. Ouch, that hurts. Hopefully they won't take that too badly. There's another chance here to close out the victory. And how about that? Victory is yours.
Second win of the season, playing awfully well at the moment. Let's see if they can keep up this good run of form.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Oh, absolutely. They silenced the giant today. They got the job done against the odds. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
We're at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. Today's coverage is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm so looking forward to following these two players in this group. They've been going back and forth a bit on social media leading up to the event and seem to really want to prove something out on the course today.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting.
That was wonderfully done. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got around 100 yards here.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That's a pretty handy shot. Left yourself an opportunity. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
He's got this for his part.
Okay, steady now. And this one will be for bogey. Starting the round above par today.
Not what they're looking for. A little nervy out there so far.
The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Opting for the 9-iron. That might be 1 club too many. That's tidy.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
That's a great attempt from long range. So close.
15 feet to the cup. Looking really good, this one.
And he'll be proud of that one. Good way to bounce back from the bogey at the last.
Finally, they needed it.
And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
You like that, didn't you? The third hole at TPC Summerlin has been converted from a par 5 down to a 4, Rich, which makes his second shot much tougher.
Second shot across the ravine to a green that's surrounded by bunkers. Should you find the green in two putts from there will be just fine, but watch out. Big numbers abound should you start missing this green out to the right.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though. Whew. Had a good lie in the bunker, but still, that was some kind of talent.
This putt for par here.
That starts off on a good line.
And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. That looks to be a fairway finder to me.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Here's Will Zalatoris. Let's get back to it, shall we? And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
And from around 135 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This looks to be heading to the green.
Wow, showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly.
This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
That's frustrating. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
Going with the 6-iron here. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of 3rd spot. And down it goes. To the top 5 he goes. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Only one shot off the pace. Chosen the pitching wedge here. And a quality shot that.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is about 24 feet for him here. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
It was on a good line.
A par putt on the table. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one.
Currently 1 under for the event. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. That's nicely done. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
And back to the play, shall we?
Feeling strong, going for less club.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Okay, let's head to the next. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Going with the 5-wood.
That one should find the surface.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Here's Will Zalatoris.
And back to the course with the live action. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
That was a gallant attempt. Par putt coming up here. Currently 1 under for the tournament. The 9th at TPC Summerlin was a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt.
Good shot there, Beamer.
Already with a couple of wins under their belt. Well played, mate. And this putt is to move into a share for the lead. Big chance here. Ooh. That'll sting a bit. It's just about 3 feet away. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. The 10th at TPC Summerlin is the beginning hole of a back 9 that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back nine with a birdie. Playing from around 150 yards here.
Just one stroke off the lead.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, that should find the bunker.
That's disappointing.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Not your best effort. Still a mid-range putt coming up. Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. Go on, get in the hole. And down she goes. He's currently sitting in second. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? As we test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
Ooh, a 9-foot chance here. Ooh, right by the hole.
Putting for a par now.
Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got, oh, I'd say roughly 120 here.
This one looks to be heading towards the green.
A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range. 7 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 3 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Nicely done.
Second shot here on their 13th hole. getting ready to play their third.
Currently a shot off the lead.
Nice recovery there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Lining up the birdie putt here. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And right to the top of the leaderboard after that effort. Now leading by 1 shot. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Needs this to kick a bit left. Terrific shot and a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th.
Surely it's going to.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 5 under.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Let's catch up with Will Zalatoris. Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
So far, so good.
Oh, how about that one?
And just with the slimmest of leads out there, Luke, this will be interesting to see how they handle the pressure.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here. Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. And after that hole, you're now 2 clear of Bubba Watson.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you've got enough club because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Well, that's a handy shot. The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach in 2.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. There's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with along of this green.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
He looked to have pulled that one.
How frustrating. Maybe he can chip it back close and limit the damage. Certainly makes putting easy if he can chip it that close.
Judging it beautifully.
Big putt for par coming up. Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke.
Can they hang on?
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 measuring just under 200 yards from the tips. The green shapes hard right to left towards that water hazard. Make sure you're clever at shaping your ball, or don't take on any hole location that's tucked in near to the water. Oh, stop it. What a shot. This putt to get to 7 under the card.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it.
Putting for a par here.
Job done. Let's head to the next. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green.
Playing from around 160 yards. Now a 3-shot lead over the field.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This is beautiful to watch.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Get this putt to drop, and he'll win the event here.
Well, at the start of the week, there are a lot of people lining up wanting the win here in Vegas. But this is the player who's come up trumps. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
And as we recap all our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to our gal on the ground, Henny Koyak, for bringing us all the action from this group today.
Luke, thank you so much. I'm not sure anyone enjoyed watching these incredible rivalries out on the course more than me. A pleasure, as always, to tread the fairways.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.